everyone, this is Ron from High Tech Legion. I have Chi here and the Thermaltake suite, and we are going to take a look at their product range. Starting with the, you really announced A31?
Yeah, this is our new product, the new Chaser series, and this series of chassis is geared more toward the gamer market, and we have three levels: the A31, the 41, and the 71. They all come with. This is the Thunder version, the Snow edition, and then the
version. And they all come with a acrylic side panel.
Right.
That comes standard. Very good. And in terms of fans, what comes with what fans come in with the A31?
The A31, it comes with let's see, the pre-installed 120 millimeter fans here. And yeah, and then it comes with the little docking here for you to put stuff, accessories, and things like that.
And I'm guessing can you fit the Thermaltake Extreme water cooling on top of them?
Absolutely.
The 240?
Yeah. We have the Thermaltake Water 2.0, 3.0. Actually, we have the new version, the 3.0. So, which I will.
Can we take a look at the without the side panel? Can we look at the internal?
Sure. Which one do you want?
The A31, and then we'll move to the A71. Okay.
How about we take this one out?
Yeah, this one.
It's like, it's all fully assembled, right?
Series. It looks like a full tower. A larger version of the A31 comes with a acrylic side window and a 200 millimeter fan on the side as well.
Yeah, it's got all the same Chaser locks and everything.
Yeah, your review, the Chaser has.
I still use my Chaser Mark 1. Yeah.
And it has, of course, cable management, and I'm seeing EATX support and quad SLI. It's count 2, 4, 6, 8 quad SLI, definitely. And plenty of cable management room there, you see. And this one also plenty of room at the top. I got support for 240 millimeter radiator and the Extreme. Here got the
this comes handy. That's a built-in.
at the top we got a docking station, got for SSD and a 3.5 inch. The power reset and 4 USBs. And of course, 240 millimeter. You can remove the top one, right? For this one, you have to remove front part. And of course, this one, we'll go back to the A31, the mid-tower version. And plenty of room up top. I can see. I could maybe take a video of it underneath. How much space you got for the radiator?
Yeah.
You can fit. I've got at least a 25 millimeter fan radiator underneath there, and one more room at top for a either push or either a pull configuration. I know the Thermaltake Extreme is a little thicker compared to the other 240 millimeter radiation.
Oh, actually, we had a new improvement. It's like it become thinner.
An even better one, yeah. Is that going to be Thermaltake Extreme 3.0, or is it going to be announced today? Or?
Yeah. So it's right over there.
We'll take that out later. And
this cage, the middle cage could be removed so it can actually fit a larger.
Yeah, 6990 or 7990 or larger. And are these removable without? We remove the front panel and then remove that. Okay, cool. You got room for 120, 2 120s, and I love the fact that it's not tied up, because that's the most annoying thing about front panels is when they have the cables coming out of the thing, so that's independent design. Yeah, perfect. Plenty of room up top. That's really good. I love that for a mid-tower case, especially now people are looking for something that can fit in 240 up top. Perfect. $79.99 for the A31, and
this one is just 140.
139 anyway. And this one is the A41.
Yeah, A41 is the $99.
The A41 here, it comes with that we saw in the GT, Double 10 GTS. That has the headphone holder. You got USB 3 pair of them, then you got the front panel removable without removing the. Let me just actually, you press forward instead of outward, so that's different.
Yeah, it's a little.
And you have a 3.5 inch as well, and a 120 or 140. Check it out. And it's a 120. You see there, plenty of room. And it's actually quite thicker compared to the A31, so I'm guessing you can fit a very tall heatsink. As you see there, is that a free AUK?
No,
yeah. That is a free AUK heatsink, a very tall heatsink. You can can fit that perfectly there. And it also has that docking area on the top end. I see you can fit a radiator here as well. I'm not sure if these are 15 mil spacings, but I see it 200 mil, 240 or two 140s as well. That's plenty of room. That's actually thicker than standard. Also comes with the Snow Edition.
It's the Urban Series. It's basically at the opposite end of the spectrum. That one is geared more toward gamers. This was more like, you know, a little more conservative, more slick, more classy, elegant design. And well, what I highlight is basically it's like, you know, it's constructed to a really good case. Pretty much the top three has the docking station on top, and it has a drum, and then the front has the aluminum panel, and so you can open it up so it actually allows more airflow. But if you're not really straining your system, you can just close it and the system becomes really quiet, and then it looks aesthetically better. The unit can come with with windows or no windows, and let me pop the case on this one. The one that comes without windows, comes with the soundproofing foam. So, and actually in this unit, you can actually see the water 3.0.
That's perfect.
Extreme, yeah. So the radiator has been redesigned. It's thinner. The water pump is a higher capacity. It pumps 500 liter of liquid per hour.
And it's an Asetek design. You have the
That's
same
correct.
thing.
Yeah. So it's a better pump, better motor. The radiator is thinner, but at the same time it's have the same or better efficiency than the previous version.
Yeah, with the pump compensating for the I see it also comes with filters.
Right, top and bottom. Yeah, there's a bottom unit here. So. And then again, this chassis design allows the removal of the middle cage to allow a bigger GPU.
And this is the Urban S41 129. I can see perfect for, you can actually put a push pull. What I'm seeing here, people probably can't see from the video, but there's a radiator here, a fan here, and you can also put another fan on top, so a full push pull configuration in a mid tower form factor. Oh, there must be a bit clearance. With the, of course, dependent on the motherboard hardware as well. And this little guy right here?
Yeah, the little guy, it's just the entry-level model, and actually, as you can see, it follows pretty much this design, and the only difference is like it doesn't have a top filter, and it doesn't have a docking station, and it's a more compact design.
Accidentally transferred.
And yet, that's also allows the water cooling system here.
For the rear, yeah.
Let's see.
That's cool that the windowed panel actually clears the push-pull configuration of the radiator and the rear, so you won't see it at all. That's very cool design. And this is the Urban series. This is the S21, the entry level. See, the largest one. What is the largest motherboard support for the
The largest
motherboard we can fit in it's a mid tower, right? Or is it a full tower? What's the largest?
Largest full tower is going to be EATX, and then the other three models we're going to have is going to be standard ATX.
I see. Perfect. Thank you very much. And this one also all come with a door. Right. I see here, yeah. And it's going to be a new series that you guys are going to carry over.
New series.
Urban series.
Right. This will be ready sometime around March. Yeah. 3.0, the radiator thickness has been reduced.
Yeah, it is actually here. Compared to 2.0, you got a 25 mm radiator. Is it 25 or 27?
Right.
I think it's 25 because of the fan. And Asetek design. You see thinner.
240.
Here you have, as you mentioned, higher, stronger pump.
Yeah, stronger pump, 500 liter per hour pump, and actually. Also, the fan design is slightly different. Actually, there's a crease right here. It reduces the operating noise levels, so
for
it's
static
quieter.
pressure, it should be a lot better. And also there's a new one, Big Water. I think there was what was H2? What was the previous Big Water? There's a new one, right? Big Water 760.
This is a new improved. It's got a little bigger reservoir. And then you actually have the sight glass here for you to check out the liquids level. It's got a bigger pump also. It's been redesigned. Better air fluid flowing and actually the other one I want to introduce is our NIC series. The NIC series, the name came from non-interference cooler. So what happened is in the previous version, or like some of the coolant in the market right now interferes with the RAM slots. So with these units, it doesn't interfere. You don't sacrifice any RAM slots.
It's very thin. It's just wider, and you have, I can see 4 heat pipes, and you got a direct touch heat pipe right at the bottom.
Well, this two are the entry level. So this one has 3, this one has 4. Yeah, and then these two are VR control, the fan speeds.
Yeah, they are a lot slimmer. I can see especially X79 systems that have push pull.
Right, and then the key thing to highlight is like despite being more compact, smaller, they don't sacrifice any cooling efficiency. Actually, they're slightly better. They cool based on our own testings 2 degrees lower than previous Contact 30 and 39.
Yeah. And you also have the 3.0 Pro.
Right.
And the Performer. I guess 3.0 Performer. Yeah, there you go. We updated the same fans. The updated fans for the our Extreme.
And they all have the high capacity pump motor.
One thing I'm going to add about these fans is actually we took on the Water 2.0 we actually used our Frio fans, PWM fans. These actually have a mix of our ISTC fans. So actually these little grooves that you see in the fins, it actually provides a little bit more of a quiet operation. So it's actually less turbulence on the fan itself. So it is a lot quieter, because that was something that we did take feedback from customers, was sometimes at higher speeds the fan was a lot louder, but now we've actually adapted for that type of fan situation. So now they're definitely a lot more quieter.
And the thickness, just for those who are wondering, the thickness, I'm guessing...
That's 38 millimeter.
38 millimeter?
38 millimeter size.
Thank you very much. Just for those interested, if whether it would fit on their current cases.
Correct, yes.
And anything we have here, we have the unit. We have the... I see some hard drive. Yeah, Max 5 Duet is a 5 1/4 inch, 2.5 inch. SE SATA. See here. And you have basically a 2.5 inch form factor. You have screws at the bottom, and hot swappable. You can see here there is. Oops, sorry. There is powered by a 4-pin Molex. And a fan is a 40 millimeter?
40 millimeter active, active fan, so that way we still have that cooling, even though you're not using SSDs or whatnot, you're still choosing to use mechanical drives, you still have that active cooling available.
And you have that aluminum enclosure to absorb some of that heat.
And basically another small point is basically with trays, what we did was, most trays that you see in the market are going to be all aluminum, for cooling purposes and whatnot. But what most customers are actually looking for is to buy extra trays so they can have other hard drives they can snap in. Well, to keep the cost down for customers, to keep it a little bit cheaper, we use the plastic, and that's why we kept active cooling on here. So that way it's a little bit cheaper price point for customers. So that way it's, obviously a little bit more feasible for them to buy extra accessories for it, extra trays.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So. And of course we have our smaller version of the unit as well.
5 inch, yeah. It can fit 2 SSDs and one 3.5 inch form factor. And pretty much the same principle. Except this one, this is a trayless.
Slot driven, yes.
So you just slot driven, just push it in. And at the back, you've got basically you got 2 SATA connectors and 1 single power connector right there. And also ventilation and aluminum. You have the finished aluminum body. You can see there. And this one is the
Ultra-X. So this is our Ultra-X Press. This is a new product for us. Basically, it's a USB 2.0 hub. It also comes with power if you need it. But the other addition to it is USB Ethernet. So this is 10 by 100. So basically, it is removable, so you can actually connect it to your laptop. Yeah, definitely a new product that we're coming out with, and definitely a unique one that you haven't really seen much of. So that's definitely new for us, the Ultra-X. This pretty much, everybody's pretty much seen our docking stations before. This is pretty much just the Snow Edition versions. So pretty much same chipsets, everything, same functionality. for transferring data, cloning, whatnot. But a lot of our customers tend to use it for storage, for basic storage media, so they can swap out lifting hard drives quicker instead of having to unscrew your cases and whatnot. So you have that.
And this is a reminder, it is SATA USB 3?
It is USB 3. All our 5G Black X stocks are all USB 3.0. So we still continue to sell our USB 2.0/eSATA, but currently we're trying to make a bigger push on USB 3.0.
Yeah, because it is backwards compatible.
Exactly.
Not upgraded, just
And then go over here to basically our cooling products, basically for laptop. We have our new product, which is the Gorb 2. Basically, it comes with magnets, so it comes in a cup design. Basically, when you lay flat, it's got 70mm fans. They spin all the way up to 2200 RPM, and basically you just lay it flat here, and that's where your laptop lies. So basically you have one each corner. Yeah. So basically it's very portable, comes with a case, comes with everything, blue lights, and of course USB driven. Most of our USB cooling devices in the past have just been straight through, but now we've actually got the female portion, so now you don't lose that. You don't lose that connection, so you still maintain it. But of course, it's still USB 2.0. But that's just a very, very nice, convenient product for people to take around, especially with the Macs. I don't know if you want to feel it, but
magnetic. Very well, different attached to any surface right there. Yeah, I thought it was speakers for a bit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it definitely does look like
that. Fans, like it's speakers need fans.
Yeah,
that's very cool design. That's very unique.
It's very nice because it's a lot more portable than taking, let's just say, one of our LifeCool. Basically this is more for home use. Like if you're in bed or whatnot. Nice aluminum plate, soft padding underneath.
Just a nice flat surface.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
this is the case it comes with.
That's the case that comes with.
Is it going to come in different colors like your other options here? I see the white version here, but it comes also with I'm guessing these colors as well.
Correct. Yeah. In the pipeline, we're definitely going to be releasing more colors and whatnot, more options for customers. But as of right now, this is what we're actually just using for now.
Actually, this is just brought straight up from Taiwan. So somebody actually hand carried.
Yeah. This is straight here.
But absolutely, we'll have different colors for that in the future.
Okay, now we have some of our power units here. We've got our Evo Blue 2 series, 2.0 series. Basically, the difference between this is a lower cost unit. This is going to be in the range of about $59 to $79. We actually have a new feature on this. It's called the turbo mode. So as you'll see, it goes from a stock blue color to red color. Basically, that red, you'll see the fan speed increase. It actually gives you an additional 100 watts. So basically, it's almost like an overclocking type of feature. You don't have any manual control over it, but it's just a simple button, simple click.
Is that 100 watts on the 12 volt?
On the 12 volt, yeah. Exactly. So primarily, you're probably going to see that when we tweak it, you're going to see most of the rails going to 12V2. So basically for PCI Express, mainly because a lot of our clientele, a lot of our demographic is mainly gamers. So single card SLI, whatnot. So for the most part, it's be primarily towards that. But like I said, very simple functionality, just a click of a button, and that's your indication that it's actually in that mode. But that's pretty much, the generic power supply. Besides that feature, we're switching into flatter cables instead of the more generic traditional sleeve bundled cables. That way, cable management's a lot easier. You have a lot more play. Actually, it is a lot more stylish. In the future, we're actually playing with possibly going with braided. So individually sleeved.
That's unique because even the hardwired is flat compared to the other ones we tested.
Exactly, yeah. So,
and I'm guessing it also will come in a snow version, as I see a green.
Eventually, yes. Right now, we have a new line of Battle Edition colors, so everything from our esports side to our cases like the Level 10 GT.
Okay, with the military green.
It will continue with that, but yes, eventually, through the pipeline, we'll end up having a snow edition as well. So that's been very, very popular for us. And then we have our Lumi color LED strip. Now, a lot of the LED strips that you see on the market right now, like from other companies, they've been regular 4-pin MOX designs, which basically they come in just one long strip, 24-inch, 32-inch, whatnot. This is a daisy chain setup. So obviously you can see that the LEDs are very bright. We actually have, you will see,
chain through USB.
It's actually daisy chainable.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, it's just a 4-pin construction. It's daisy chainable. Pretty much you can go endless because for the most part, 4-pin Molex you can provide all the way up to 75 watts. So it can provide enough power for a ton of these, especially since they're LED driven. But very simple, for the customer to just connect. Boom, you're off and going. Obviously, adhesive in back, so 3M adhesive. Very simple to use. Very nice product.
So in one kit, it comes with the strip itself and the adapter.
And the adapter, correct.
And the in between.
Yeah, and the daisy chain, correct. So it will come with an extender as well. And then of course we'll be providing it with different lengths and whatnot, and of course more colors than this. So right now we have the red, green, and blue, and then we'll eventually go with white and other colors as well. So, and moving on, basically here are our power packs. So basically these are charging units, obviously portable charging units. We have them 5200 milliamp and 8400. Obviously it's pretty easy to explain on this one. You know, it's just if you're on the go, traveling a lot, you have that extra power to charge your iPad, your iPhone, you know, or whatever device you use. That's pretty straightforward. And of course, you know, we have different colors for that as well, because obviously that's appeasing to other people. And of course, for the most part, here's our Snow Edition Tough Power Grand. So most people know our Tough Power Grand series because of its smaller form factor with higher wattages. You know, we have our 1050, 1200 units, and even our cabling will match as well. So it will come in that thinner design, white cables. This will continue to be braided. But this is another unit where we eventually will come with braided or individually sleeved cables as an option, because of course it's got the modular construction. So there's that as well. And this is one of our mid-range lines. This is the Smart Series. So basically this is automated thermal fan control. Very similar to the Tough Power Grand. With the Tough Power Grand, it'll continuously spin even though you shut off your computer to make sure that the internal components are cooled properly. Smart Series, pretty generic. Like I said, same cable construction that we're going to continue using on our new products. Same things. Individual sleeved cables is going to be coming out soon, you know, as an optional purchase. But that's another. We're going to have it in 750 watt, 850 watt, and I believe 650. Right? Yeah, 650. So that'll be probably released within maybe Q2 or maybe the end of Q1. So.
And just for clarity, because it says here 5 years for this one, but it says 3 years. Which one is the standard warranty for?
In the U.S., we actually have a different warranty than our Asian counterparts. In Asia, it's 3 years. For the U.S., we provide 5 year.
5 year warranty.
Tough Power Grand, 7 year.
7 years, yeah.
So yeah. So this is just packaging that we have overseas.
Pros, yeah.
And we're on the show. Thank you very much. What is this going to do?